Hi everyone, welcome back to Local Proverbs, Parables, and Prayers of our parents and grandparents. And I'm very excited about this series because I think that some of these proverbs are going extinct. I think some of the lessons we learned from them as well are going extinct as well. I feel like this generation don't even, like I've said in the first episode, I said in the second episode, I grew around Proverbs and it shaped me. Not just Proverbs from the Bible, but local Proverbs. Things our grandmothers would say, things our parents would say, things that they would say would make you think. A lot of these Proverbs, you would understand sarcasm, you understand home training. And, like I said in the first episode, one of the Proverbs that I grew up around is plantain they rot in, they say they ripe. And that just simply goes to say that, some things may look like it's a normal thing, but it's deteriorating. So today, I have one of my favorites when it comes to Proverbs. The way she tosses it back and forth is just amazing and beautiful. She's, for those of you, I'm sure some of you know her. If you watch Preserve Beautiful Conference, I'm sure you know her. If you've ever been on any of our prayer, I'm sure you know her anyway. But I'm just going to introduce her. Her name is Minister Ogo. And she's here today. I literally dragged her here to do this because, and listen, you guys are going to have so much fun. Ogo is an old soul. That's what I call her. She's an old soul. So even though she's young, but way she brings out Proverbs, you would think she's an 82-year-old woman. The way she tosses the word, anything that is happening, God just say, now because something where they pass something. Now because this one where they do this one. Now I'm like, oh God, is there no end to this? But I think that she's like me. She grew up around Proverbs and a lot of sayings from old people. And these things make you wise. These things give you sense. These things give you behavior. So I'm going to start from one of the things Ogo and I always talk about, which is behavior. Behavior and this generation. I think that we're going to get a lot of Proverbs from there. So we're going to start with that, and then I'm going to toss, like I did with Diche last week, I'm going to toss some Proverbs back and forth with her and see her perspective on them and if she can explain some of them. Now, I think, like I said before, that Proverbs, for me, work better in either the native language or Pidgin. I feel like English gives it a setting, of course, except when Diche was saying it, but you don't let them smear us, So Diche has a way of, but ordinarily, Proverbs just work better with Pidgin. There's a way he used to don. Do you understand? He used to cook. So this is just fun, but I'm hoping you learn something from it. And I'm hoping that we keep some of these Proverbs alive. Okay? So we're going to start with how Proverbs shaped you and whether you feel like this generation is missing out on anything.
Oh yes, they are missing on a lot, like a lot. So for us growing up, when my mom wants to talk to you, it's Proverbs. So she's advising you, it's Proverbs. She's abusing you, it's Proverbs. She's sending you on an errand, it's Proverbs. As in everything, she's using Proverbs to say to you. So growing up, we have to be thinking. And there's this thing they say in Igbo land that if they give you a proverb and interpret it for you, that the money they use in marrying your mother is in vain, meaning that your mother did not train you.
Okay, so do you see? We've never started and she started tossing the proverbs.
It's not now.
No, go ahead. So say it again.
Okay, so there's this proverb they say that if they say a proverb to you, they tell you a proverb and interpret it that the money they use, your mother's bride price, is in vain. So it means that your mother did not train you well. So when they give you a proverb or say a proverb to you, you should be able to think. Yes, and understand it. So everything my mother says to us, it's Proverbs, as in, no, you can't survive in my house without it. So she just says it. Even when she wants to abuse you, it's Proverbs. No. There's one she says to my brother, very epic. She'll just look at him. I have an only brother. She'll not look at him. What is that, mommy? What?
Okay, so let's break it down slowly.
I don't know how to say it, but the meaning is that First son, you're at home, and yet there's problem. You know that you believe that when his son is in the house and there's a problem, he should run out. She will now look at him and say, you are the son in the house, and yet there's problem in your father's compound. When she says it, she will now re-say it and say, but you are not it.
Okay, maybe because your mom is a Christian, so she knew the power
of words.
So,
once she says it, she will now say it back again. So all of us will now be like, but you have already abused us. Mommy, that's a curse. If I meet you there, we will know what is a curse and what is not.
Okay. So I mean, growing up around Proverbs a lot, you said your mom said a lot of Proverbs. Are there any, like, can you think of, maybe just give me two, because we're still going to toss around some Proverbs, but just give me like two that were the most, that you heard the most.
I heard a lot. And most times it comes in stories. Okay. So she will now drag it.
So parables.
Yes, like parables. So my younger sister used to have friends, lots of friends. So she's always, my friend is, my friend is. She will now sit us down and, oh God, Thursday night. Thursday night. Oh God. When we used to have house fellowship, it was a very horrible day for us growing up. So we'll start with praise and worship. Then this is 9 in the evening. And we're going to school the next day. We're there till like maybe 12. So she will start with Gewa. Because she gives everybody their own. She'll start with me. I gave birth to you in 19 so when your father came to meet me, when I was pregnant for you. Then she would turn to my sister and say, friends, ndeni. You will follow your friends and get to, I think this is basically like the only English one she used to say. You will follow your friends and get to the river bank. Friends, you will not know that they have another attire that they wear. When you get to the river, they will change into their attire. Cross with them, you can't cross because you do not have the attire. Go back where you're coming from is too far. By that time, they cross and they say, bye, and they go. What have you become? Onyefurefu.
Oh my God.
Go forward, mba. Come back, mba. You are lost. Lost forever. We say, yes, mommy. As in, we had so many of them. There's this one that she says, we talked about it just a few minutes ago, when she says, I think the English translation is a stitch in time saves 9. The Igbo, they don't have to say it in Igbo. Eme ngwangwa eme arodachi. Once you just know, she say, onye mere ngwangwa onye me achara odachi. No, just stay there. Kam gakute gide. Kam gakute gide. Like a lot of
translate it to English for the sake of the people listening.
A stitch in time saves 9.
I know that's the English word.
What it means is that if your cloth don't they lose, if you quickly sew one, you not sew the full cloth. When you sew one, if you don't lose small and you just tack one, you know that tacking saves sewing. When you tack, you don't have to send it to the tailor to do the remaining part.
Okay, so literally, truly, a stitch in time saves 9.
So do quick. What you have to do quick. Mom used to say that to me.
Procrastinate.
Yes. She not taught you. What you have to do quick. What was that?
But the funny thing is that all those things you're complaining about now, they kind of have shaped who you are. You know, it has brought about discipline. Some of the things that a lot of people in this generation don't have are things that we grew up with. So you're saying that it was a Thursday night was a horrible, but I don't really think so. I think it has formed a prayer life, study life, and you are doing those things with your kids now.
And yes, and it stresses them out. Like, Mommy, we're tired. And I say, open your eye, stand up. Oh no, the night devotion was horrible. Stand up. And you dare not sleep. Because she's with her Bible, she's with her king. Because she will not tell you. She will tell you to, when Mommy wants to flog us, we know. So she will tell you to read the Bible. She will tell you, open Proverbs, you open. She will tell you the verse, you open it. Foolishness abides in the heart of a child. They are the one reading it. But with the rod of correction, it drives it far away. She will not say, read it again. He said, the rod of correction drives it far away. She will not say, oh yeah, mepe ozo. Open another one, Proverbs. She will not say, if thou be tested, you shall not die.
I know that's where she's going.
You will not die. Correction is good for you. Say, Mommy, I will not do it. Say, I know you will not do it again. That's the reason why I have to do this thing. I know you will not do it again, but I have to help you. No. But it has shaped me. The fact that, now when I see people do things and they're taking their time, I'm like, see, you can't, like my mother would say to us that if I am this slow, 6 of you will die of hunger. Wow. So it puts speed. Everything I'm doing, I want to do it fast. I don't walk. Most times they say I don't walk like a lady. I'm always walking like a guy. Because my mother will send you on an errand. Woe betide you. Because that's her language. Woe betide you if you come back late. You are dead. So it puts speed, it puts discipline for me. So I see things, and if it's not my own, there's no need to go near it. No, I don't even think about it. There's no second thought. Because these things they say that mothers used to say that a liar is a thief is a... My mother sang it into her ear, like, a liar is a thief is a prostitute. I call her 5 girls. A thief is a prostitute. A prostitute, lay your in your eyes is there.
But at the time, you guys, you didn't like it.
No.
But now,
my immediate younger sister and I thought that she wasn't our mother. Chuma and I said it. We used to say it. And I said, one day our mother will come and take us away from here.
Okay, this one. And you look exactly like mother. So where are you going to? You look exactly like her. No, but I honestly feel like it may seem, and I suspect that some people are going to watch this and say, oh, I didn't go through this kind of barbaric this thing and I turned out right. But I think that there's still something missing. Yes. Because a full generation is missing. Generation that does not understand respect, does not understand honor. Yes. Maybe some of the things our parents did were a bit extreme, but it was what they knew. And to be honest, to a large extent, it still worked. Because there are some things that for us is normal, but for other people, it's not.
Because, see, the truth is, if the Bible says that if thou beatest him, he shall not die, it means that the Bible itself, I think, encourages a bit of extreme foolishness. The rod of correction. My mother will say, I'm using cane, not rod. Say rod of correction drives it far away. There's something that discipline does to a generation, to a person. If you're not disciplined, you will misbehave. It's like living. When my mom, she used to say it's a reprobate mind. When you're left to think for yourself. When you're left to think for yourself, you misbehave. You think that what you're thinking is good enough for you. Sometimes you think that, the thought of one person is not, I don't know. I don't know how to say it in English. This English is not working. It can't be enough for you. Your own thoughts can't be enough. You need somebody else to say, come. This thing is...
So, that was like why we say the multitude of counsel.
There's safety.
So, you see, one of the things I found out is that most of these proverbs still have their roots in scripture. You will still find... some of the expressions from scripture is what they're translating today. Okay, so what we're going to do is that we're going to go in straight into some proverbs. Oh, wow. And I'm going to throw them to you. Wow. I did this with DJ last week. I threw it to her and I wanted to find out if she could explain some of it. Some of them I think you can use situations to explain or just, try. So the first one, which I suspect your mother may have said to you, because most mothers said it was, the food you will not eat, don't smell it.
Don't smell it. If you will finally eat it, why bring it to the nose? Or if you will not eat it, why are you smelling it? Because once it gets to your nose, your throat now, you will not put it in your mouth, now bite it, now pinch it small like this now, and it's robbery. The one that you will not eat. Why? Why are you tasting it? Why? Of what use is it? So, leave it for the owner.
Wow, okay. I wasn't really going there with it, but
that's good. Sorry.
So she says leave it for the owner. So that proverb, I think, is one that a lot of people in this generation need to know, because a lot of people think that, I can just try, I won't get into trouble. But it's saying, don't even smell it if you know you're not going to eat it. Don't follow that guy out if you know you don't want to date him.
Because others may, you cannot.
Yeah.
My mother sang that in our ear. She said, others may, you cannot. Others may, you cannot. You can't. She said, my God will go with you, and you will be in trouble. You will come back to me. I will know what you are doing.
So basically, if you're not going to go all in, don't even tempt yourself. Don't tempt yourself. Basically, yeah. Don't tempt yourself. So all the we're not. I'm not going to sleep with him. We just want to kiss. Don't bother. Don't even start what you can't. Pretty much, don't start what you can't finish.
God. My mother used to give us proverbs and warnings around this thing. So sometimes she say, when I was getting into university, she now said, you now have your money now. You are going to have your own room in the hostel. Okay. When anybody comes to visit you, a man, don't buy granuts, don't buy banana. I say, what's wrong with granite and banana for visitor? She said, if you buy granite and banana today, tomorrow you buy Coke. From Coke, you will cook. He says, so don't start it. What you can't finish, don't start it. Don't buy back. When he comes, sit down, the best you can give to a visitor is water. Do you want that? Give him water to drink and he will go. He will not hold, he won't say that you're trying to bribe him. He won't say that you lure the. He says, so that when he's coming to you, his heart, he knows that he's coming fully to you. Like, mommy, what this things, they're too much. Banana and granite, like,
Oh, God. Okay, so second one, in fact, I don't even. The second one is one that is in this generation. Person where they advise another person picking.
They bend mouth.
I knew you would finish it.
They bend mouth. You can't, because see.
No, but you know the funny thing is that how it really supposed to be.
No,
you
not
know, because
exactly,
at a time when we were growing up, it was a case of, it takes a village to raise a child.
Raise
But these
a
days,
child.
you can't just go and tell somebody's child.
Yes, and I think that one of the reasons why that proverb came up is the fact that sometimes we used to have those aunties. We used to have those aunties.
Their own problems won't
Hey,
work at
Jesus,
home, but they still come and say,
they will not come and judge your matter outside. Meanwhile,
own.
your own picky day there, never even talking your own finish. You can't bring my home for outside. See, person where they talk. The way my mother puts it is that when you want to talk about another person's daughter, say bend your mouth. He said because girls they are essential commodity. Say the girl child is an essential commodity. They know they talk about that. Say if you are able to train a girl and she enters husband's house, that you have achieved.
There's also this proverb that's kind of similar to this one, that person will never born, no they laugh another person.
They laugh another person because who never marry. Because Shebi go first marry, now go see wetin go marry first now.
So before you don't go laugh another person.
Yes, now.
Because it's true, a person will never marry, no they laugh another person. Because if you even never born but you don't marry, you can guess.
You can't say your pikin fine,
okay.
yes now.
But if you
don't
know
what you
never marry,
till they come.
Oh my God, this is epic. Okay, let me see if I can find another one. This one I think most people know this one. Maybe I should leave it for the minute. No. Wait and take flog first wife.
They waiting.
You know what I love? I love the way the way she completes the promise for me. They wait second wife.
They wait second wife now. They wait because they say now who marry two husband or who marry two wife, now they know. Because when you marry the first one, you go they talk say, what is wrong with this? Marry the second one, you gonna say nobody good for this life. All of us now the same. One night will be only say we get different shades.
Okay, so what does Cain wait and take flog first wife? What does it mean?
It means that the same thing, that the same behavior where they give first wife, if they wait for you. Yeah. It's like you're talking about someone who had gone, or like someone who had.
You're complaining, so maybe I think it's a case of you're complaining about. So maybe someone that's gone ahead of you.
Yes, you're now
did something, and then you're not in that position. You're not saying this person don't even do well. This person they're like
they wait till your turn.
Your turn is coming exactly. So that's basically.
It's like saying somebody did not pass junior WAEC. Meanwhile, you're in just one. Wow. Doesn't even know. Say wait. Junior WAEC they wait you for front when you reach there.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, there's one that I know that. You grew up in Port Harcourt now.
Yes.
There's one that very common in Port Harcourt. Lean on me, no be press me die.
Yes.
That one wasn't
Come follow me chop, not be clean pot.
Yes, so
and no be carry pot go. Yes, now.
That was not even really parents.
Yes,
it was just young people that used to say it.
Yeah, because I want to say come and help you. I not say me you kill me man kuku die na press me man not dey. Say I be come chop, not be to clean pot. You kuku carry my pot they go out. No, you can't do that now.
Okay, so how do we explain it to this generation now? Because a lot of them don't understand these things you're saying.
So if someone is there to offer help, my brother, don't put all your problem on top of that person. Yeah. Don't go and bring another problem. Now see somebody say, hey God, okay, let me just give you 100 naira to start. And I say, in fact, yesterday I even had tomorrow again you come. You keep coming back to the same. Yes, you now bring
other people to come and collect from that person.
You can't do that now.
Okay.
Behavior is not good.
Oh, okay, so I'm looking for another one that. Okay. Now who argue with king?
Now they need that, now they take for ground. Because now you dey ground, king dey chair like this. You dey ground. He say, Why you crossing far? You say king and not cross. Why you crossing far? And not cross. I'm telling you crossing far. But I say I did not cross. You go there. Now grand you there. They quarrel with her. Until you say, I'm sorry, sir.
That's where you start up.
Yes, because I'm no green I dey tear shirt.
Wow. Ooh.
I'm no green.
Okay, so we need to explain this because, like, I don't want it to be a situation that we're laughing and having fun, but we need to explain this to this generation.
Okay.
So what does that mean literally for someone today that now who argue with king, down say? Yeah, so what does that mean? How can I pass that across to someone today?
Okay, so literally, a king is someone that has authority over you. Someone that has authority over you. So, and if you keep arguing with the person, from where the person already is in a comfortable position. You are the one that is looking for help. Yeah. You're the one that seeks, that needs help, that needs a favor, and you're there still arguing. It's like going for a job interview now, and they are telling you something, you two are arguing. You don't need that job. You don't need that help. You will be there. You will be there. You will stay there until you learn and you understand that, okay, I'm getting it wrong. Then we can now start making progress. But if not, you're going to remain there. There's no progress for you.
Okay. Can we also say that for most young people, one of the things they need to understand is that there are some things that are unnecessary. Arguing, for instance, with someone else is unnecessary. So, like they would say, no, sir, they cause problem. Yes. Some things, just let it be. In other words, I think that proverb also means don't sweat the small stuff. Some things are unnecessary. Just say sorry so that you can stand up. On. Sorry so you can move on.
And not be every rain will fall, they fetch. So I just realized that this generation, there's a need to talk. There's a need to be heard. Sorry, ma.
No, it's okay. No, I like, and that's the thing, honestly, one of the things I really like about talking to you is the fact that in 2 seconds, it comes out without thinking about it.
To bring it out. It's not.
I also think that, it's a case of what's been put inside is what's coming outside. Because you've heard these things for so long. Then it's easy for it to just come out. Yes. So you said now no be every railway for night in the fetch. So
it's not everything. It's not everything you answer to. It's not everything you answer to. So literally, let me explain it. You know that it's rainy season now. There are some if you grew up in a time when we used to fetch rainwater is. That rainwater is precious. There's sometimes when the rains come, say this water no go clean. It's not clean. They're not the fetch. It's not this type. Because if you fetch it, you will still pour it away now because it's not clean. It's not useful to you.
So that's unnecessary stress.
It's unnecessary stress. You now say put your mouth in everything. Sometimes some rain is okay, it's clean, but you look at it. I get enough water for house, no need. Mm-hmm. So there's not, even when you feel like you need to talk about it, you look at it, weigh it. Because Bible says whatever things are true, whatever things are pure, whatever things of good report, virtue, just and all that. But the end, good report. This thing I want to talk, is there virtue? Does it have good report? Is there praise?
There's no point. Okay, so because I know that we have to stay out so much, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to bring you back again next time. Because it seems like there's still plenty. So this one, when they do like this, it just keeps coming out. So I'm going to bring you back next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for sharing some of the proverbs that you heard from your mom and the experiences you had. So guys, I'll see you next time. God bless you.
Maybe I don't wash hand when I make them all bring me again. Thank you, ma.
Okay, guys. See what I'm talking about? We have to bring her back. Okay. God bless you, everyone. Thank you.